Let's talk about something we've all faced: heartbreak. It can be rough, but don't worry, I'm here to guide you on how to embrace that pain, learn from it, and come out from the other side stronger than ever. Heartbreak can feel like a setback, but it's actually a powerful tool for self-discovery. And if you're ready, I will show you how to turn that heartache into something beautiful and transformative. So take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's get through this together. Hey everyone, it's me again, Oliviera, and welcome back to Chat with Oliviera. Today we're going to talk about 10 ways to rediscover yourself after a heartbreak, moving on without looking back. But before we continue, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get to see more videos like this from me. So now let's get into the topic for today. The first step is healing is acceptance. Accept that the heartbreak is part of the process. Think of it like this: you're grieving that part of you that deeply connected with someone, and losing that connection stings. Well, I'll let you know it's part of growing. Accepting heartbreak doesn't mean you're weak. Actually, it's the opposite. Acknowledging your pain means that you're self-aware and ready to move forward. Remember, feeling hurt is natural, but being stuck in it isn't. Why dwell so much in the heart? So accept it and remind yourself that this is just a temporary phase. The next one is don't internalize their rejection. When someone walks away, it's easy to think, why wasn't I enough? But here's the truth: someone else's decision to leave doesn't mean there is something wrong with you. People are like flavors of ice cream that have preferences. Just because they are not craving what you offer doesn't make your value any less. Imagine you're a unique flavor that isn't meant for everyone, but perfect for the right person. Now, this isn't about changing who you are to suit someone's taste, but realizing your worth isn't defined by someone else's taste. The third one is let your ego rest. Ego tends to complicate heartbreak. Seriously, it wants validation. You want to feel like you are worth choosing. But it's important to know that the ego isn't a reliable guide during times like this. Imagine you had $1 million and someone doesn't want it. Would that make you feel less valuable because someone doesn't want your money? No. You still know your worth. Your worth doesn't depend on someone else's recognition. Once you see that, you'll be able to put ego aside and let your heart heal naturally without needing to prove anything. The fourth one is very important and one of the best ways for you to rediscover yourself after a heartbreak, and that is embracing self-love and self-care. Pour all that energy you're giving away back into yourself. Self-love is an act of self-respect. So, take out time for things that makes you happy. Try new hobbies, reconnect with friends, and treat yourself with kindness. When you build a relationship with yourself, you become so much stronger and grounded for future relationships. One of the best things I did personally to get over a heartbreak was hitting the gym. I started working out, releasing feel-good hormones like dopamine, loving and caring for myself more, which made it easy for me to move on without looking back. Self-love is recognizing that you're whole and complete, all on your own, and anyone who comes into your life adds to your happiness, not complicit. The next one is something most often avoid because it's something we can't really deal with. And that is allow yourself to grieve fully. We often want to skip the painful parts because it's really not easy to go through pain from a breakup. But grief is part of the healing process. Take time to feel all the emotions, even if it's uncomfortable. Cry it out. Let the pains flow through you. Because, believe it or not, when you face it head on, it will make it less intense over time. Think of it like cleaning up a closet. The mess can be overwhelming at first, but once cleared, you will feel a weight lifted. So, take your time to heal, but don't let grief be your permanent moment. Okay? The seventh one is distance yourself from distractions. I know someone may be like, Oliviera, are you sure about this? I thought distractions can help one avoid the pain and heal from there. Avoid the pain, yes, but heal? No. It's tempting to use certain things to avoid the pains, but distraction will only delay healing. Give yourself permission to disconnect from social media, friends, or even busy schedules and be with your feelings for a while. Sometimes the best way to move on is to spend some quiet time with yourself. Feel every part of the pain without reaching out for something to numb it. The clarity you will find afterwards will surprise you. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have fun or spend time with friends or go about your daily lives. But using that as a conscious way to distract yourself and avoid pain is where you'll be mistaken. So guys, you just had a power outage, one of the usual things in this part of Africa. But notwithstanding, let's continue. The next one is don't be bitter or jaded. Now, this is one of the hardest things when it comes to heartbreak. Not letting it turn you cold. It's easy to build walls and shut yourself off, but that only blocks love from coming in. Instead, keep your heart open. You can be wise and cautious without being closed off. Remember, heartbreak is a proof that you have the capacity to love deeply. Something you need to cherish and not hide away. So, love fearlessly, knowing that your worth doesn't depend on anyone else. The ninth one is share your feelings with the right people. You don't have to go through heartbreak alone. Talk to people who understands you and can offer support. Sometimes speaking your thoughts aloud makes them feel lighter. And if you can share with others, write it down. Journaling is incredibly therapeutic. It gives you the space to express yourself freely without any judgment. This is something I do personally. When I'm going through a moment in my life and I don't want to share with others, I pick up my phone and I use my phone voice recorder to record myself talking, expressing my feelings, my thoughts, my emotions, pouring everything out. And once I'm done, I feel this weight lifted. I feel lighter, and it makes it easier for me to deal with that situation. And the final way to rediscover yourself after a heartbreak is believe that there is a reason behind every ending. Trust that things happen for a reason. Sometimes life removes people from our journey to make room for new experiences and better connections. Hold on to the belief that something beautiful is waiting for you down the line. It's not about what you've lost. It's about what you're gaining. which is wisdom, resilience, and a clearer path to a right kind of love. Before we conclude, let me leave you guys with this. Heartbreak feels like the end, but it's really a new beginning. Embrace every part of it, knowing that it's shaping you into someone even more incredible. Let go, love yourself fearlessly, and remember that you are not defined by who stays or who leaves. You are enough as you are. And when you rebuild yourself from this, you'll be ready for something even greater. So that's it, guys. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share with your friends and loved ones. Also, don't forget to drop a comment on the comment section. Until next time, I'm still your girl, Oliviera. Thank you for watching. Bye.